Hello. This is my second time reading here. Probably. This is about a dear friend of mine who has become completely insane after meth. This is called Jaunt in Cloudland. To whatever is left of my friend, Brandon Miller, a mover and shaker, a once great drummer. You were the most interesting man in my hometown when I still hadn't really gotten around. Your ideas were fascinating. I'd never heard them before. We are descended from the Nephilim, he told me. He doesn't believe in coincidences. As the years collected, we ran together, outpacing the second hand. His girlfriend made a habit of leaving him wondering. She held love in one hand and loyalty in the other. And between them, the same distance that lies between his nightmare and what we call reality. He's a romantic and a deep diver in the unconscious. Showing all the signs of coming demise, he guessed the sun don't shine once the mileage has piled up so high as promises naked in the form of the words and nothing else. About a year ago, he discovered the corpse of a homeless man he knew, trying to solve the crime like a white knight on a hobby horse, brought him closer into the fold of the meth-smoking horde. There he met the wispy Jackie Brown, a sullen junkie with a flair for dramatic timing. So light and undelivered as dreams, he fell to his knees for Circe of the street, a misnamed page in the dented sewer of escape. Come, they told me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Now he divines demons from his own clouds of vapor. I tell him it's called pareidolia, to lay meaning on random shapes. He goes on tilting at trash cans and hearing angels and seeing faces. He fasted for 3 days and met a merciful God. He rides around on his bike, casting out demons with his mind, preparing for the end times. There's a dangerous look in his eyes, a conviction that he's right, full of those ultimate unabridged answers written in crayon. Quixote completes the circle while Rome continues to crumble away. Has he forgotten the levels we move on? Has he become enslaved by his mind's disarray? He says, there's no such thing as schizophrenia. We are druids, and he shares the Davidian bloodline with Jesus of Nazareth. He says he's a soldier in a war fought with light between good and evil that rages all the time. He says he can make the stars grow to twice their size. He idolizes the psychic casualties of LSD. He says we can't all be crazy. I tell him this is a fallacious argument from popularity. He shrugs it off like he didn't even hear me. Looking at him lately is like looking into a ravaged battlefield. What secrets lay under him like rotting flesh below a plastic sleeve? What atrocity is he building such tall rationalizations to protect? What dream was he captured by and held for an unpayable ransom? Our revels all have ended. They see you when you're sleeping. They know when you're awake. So you better be a good boy or the earth will shake. He rides around on his bike trying to get a minute with his wife, who's never met him before in her life. There's a dangerous look in his eyes, a conviction that he's right. I played my best for him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. He needs a light that I can no longer give him. I hope the good man finds his way back out. I await that day when misery can begin turning back to some shade of love, when his smile no longer carries such cosmic fear. Thank you.